So, good evening everyone. I'm Sathvika. I'm currently pursuing BTech third year in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science at IIT DM Karnool. And today I'm going to present my SIC project on news categorization. For that I have taken a dataset from Kaggle which contains 2 lakh records, and it has the attributes like category, short description, and author, link, date, etc. And to start with the project, first we will import the Kaggle hub, and we'll check whether data source is imported or not. And we are actually using Distilbird and LoRa for news categorization. For that I am installing PEFT, which is nothing but parameter efficient fine tuning, and I'm also installing Evaluate, which is used to evaluate NLP or ML models. And news categorization is important because if we categorize the news into different categories, we can search for different categories easily. By searching it into different categories, like sorting it into different categories, we can also develop a recommendation system or a personalized news categorization application also. And here the installation of parameter efficient fine tuning is done. Now we will install Evaluate. After installing Evaluate, we are importing libraries like NumPy, Pandas, which are used for data manipulation, and we are also importing libraries like Matplotlib, Seaborn, and Plotly for data visualization. And we are using regular expressions module, Spacy, and Spacy modules to remove the stop words and reprocess the text in the dataset. And we are importing datasets to convert the given dataset into Hugging Face dataset. And we are actually our labels are categorical, so we are label encoding those labels. And we are as it is a classification, we are using confusion matrix as a parameter to find the accuracy of the model. And from transformers, we will import auto tokenizer, auto config, auto model for sequence classification, data collator with padding, training arguments, and trainer, which we will discuss further, and Evaluate and PEFT for better model performance. And here we are importing our dataset using JSON file. After importing, we will display the 5 rows, top 5 rows of our dataset, and it contains categories like link, headline, category, short description, author, and date. And next we will check for the shape of the data set, and shape is 2,09,527,6. And in df.info we will check the column name, number of non-null values, and data type of each column. And here we are finding the number of missing values in each column. Here we are finding number of duplicate rows. We are dropping the duplicate rows. We are in df of category.value counts, we are finding the count of each category. From this we can say these are the top 5 categories, and these are the bottom 5 categories. And we are representing the most 5 frequent categories using a pie plot, and this is the visualization. And next we are analyzing the news articles year by year and category wise using a line plot and Seaborn. And after that we are finding the most prolific authors using a bar plot. And next we are finding the average length of description given for each category. Next we are encoding it. We are using a label encoder contains categorical values. We are converting it into numbers, and the following is the printed is the dictionary containing the label value and label encoded value and label, and these are the number of unique categories after label encoding. Now we will pre-process the data. Here we will combine the author name, headline and short description, and form a new column known as news info, and we will rename the category column as labels, and final data set contains news info and labels. Here we are taking 2000 samples, and here we are displaying the value counts of labels in the given data set, and here we are converting the data set into Hugging Face data set and using tokenizer, like we are using auto tokenizer from pre-trained model. BERT has a separate auto tokenizer, so we are importing it directly and pre-processing the text. Now the text is in the form of tokens, and we are splitting the data set into train and test, and test contains 20%, train contains 80% of the data set values, and these are the columns like labels, index value, input IDs, token type IDs, attention mask are the columns in train and also in test. We are using data collaborator, which is used to pad the given text into fixed same size sentences, because our model accepts tokens of only same size, and we are defining a compute matrix which is used to display the accuracy when we test the model in each epochs. And we are building the BERT model. Here we are using PEFT config, which is used to develop a LoRa configuration which is used for sequence classification, and these are the parameters of PEFT. LoRa alpha is nothing but similar to learning rate, and LoRa dropout is used to avoid overfitting. And here we are combining the distill BERT model and parameter efficient configuration to get a better model. And we are using these training arguments like output directory, LoRa fine-tuned model means we are taking the model from that directory, and we are evaluating the model for each epoch with a learning rate of e power minus 10 power minus 3, and we are taking 16 samples in train and test, and number of epochs we are running for is for 10, and weight decay is 0.01, and trainer evaluates the train and test models with the compute accuracy as we have discussed earlier, and we will train this model here. Now it is getting calculated for each epoch. It will display the epoch number, training loss, validation loss and accuracy for each epoch. Classification report, precision, recall, F1 and support. and this is the confusion matrix. And here we will save the model like tokenizer, config, and model, and we will use this downloaded one to build the Gradio interface. And here we will enter the text and it will predict the category. This is the news article description and this is the predicted category. Thank you, sir.